Here in continuation for to balance the chemical reaction. This is third video, and here we are going to see fifth example. So example fifth is a reaction where ferric carbonate is reacting with sulfuric acid and it is producing ferric sulfate, water and carbon dioxide gas. So let's see how many each atoms are on left hand side and right hand side. So number of iron atoms 2 on left hand side and 2 on right hand side, so both are same. 3 carbon on the left hand side. You can see this carbonate group has parenthesis and then subscript 3, so it means there are 3 carbonate group. So 3 carbonate means there are 3 carbon atom, and on the right hand side there are only 1 carbon. What about the sulfur? 1 sulfur atom on left hand side and 3 sulfur atom on the right hand side, because this sulfate group is also in the parenthesis, and parenthesis has 3 subscript. It means there are 3 sulfate group. And then hydrogen, there are 2 hydrogen on left hand side and 2 hydrogen on right hand side. And oxygen, when we will count oxygen, so 3 carbonate and each carbonate has 3 oxygen, so 9 total, and then 4 from sulfuric acid, so total 13. And on left hand side 4 oxygen atom per sulfate group, and there are 3 sulfate groups, so 4 multiplied by 3 12, and 13 14 15, so total 15. So let's balance each element. Iron is already balanced. Let's start balancing carbon. So left hand side there are 3 carbon and right hand side only 1, so we will add 1 coefficient in front of carbon dioxide number 3, then the carbon become 3 atom on both sides, so it is balanced now. And then sulfur on left hand side 1 and right hand side 3, so we will add one more number 3 coefficient in front of sulfuric acid, then the total sulfur will become 3 on left hand side, so this is also balanced. And since we added 3 in front of sulfuric acid, so hydrogen become total 6. 3 multiplied by 2, total 6. So what to do to balance the hydrogen? We will add 3 coefficient in front of water molecule, then you can see it will also balance. And then at the end we have to balance oxygen. So let's see how many oxygen atoms are now. 3 multiplied by 3 9, and 3 multiplied by 4 12, so 9 and 12 are 21, so total 21 oxygen on the left hand side. And what about the right hand side? So from sulfate group total oxygen are 3 multiplied by 4 12, and then 3 from water molecule, so 15, and 15 plus 3 multiplied by 2 6, so they are also 21. So now the balance reaction is, you can write down like ferric carbonate 3 sulfuric acid will produce ferric sulfate 3 water molecule and 3 carbon dioxide gas. So this is a balance reaction. Let's see one more and last example in this topic, where ethanol, ethyl alcohol, is oxidizing, or you can see burning, and in the carbon dioxide gas and water molecule, and total number of carbon on the left hand side are 2 and on right hand side 1. Total number of hydrogen atoms on left hand side 6 5 and 1 6, and left hand side right hand side total 2, and then total number of oxygen on right hand side 3 and left hand side is also 3. So let's start balancing. First carbon, we will add number 2 coefficient in front of carbon dioxide gas, so this will be balanced 2 2, and then we will balance hydrogen by adding one coefficient 3 in front of water molecule. Then total hydrogen will become 6, since there were already 6 hydrogen on left hand side, so this is also balanced. Let's count total number of oxygen on right hand side, because we added two different coefficient on here. So total oxygen are 2 multiplied by 2 4 and 3 7. So total 7 oxygen on right hand side. To balance this, what we will do, we will add number 3 coefficient in front of oxygen. So 3 multiplied by 2 is total 6, and then 1 oxygen from ethanol. So this is also balance 7 oxygen. And so final balance reaction will be when one molecule of ethyl alcohol will consume 3 oxygen atom, then it will produce 2 molecule of carbon dioxide gas and 3 molecules of water molecule. So this is the balance reaction. So this was all about the balancing chemical reaction. I hope you guys have understand these, how to balance all these chemical reactions. And if you have any comment or question, just write down your comment. Okay.